Time is 11 o'clock on this late Monday night, April the 16th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Monday night, April 16th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock, and it is 49 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top story is the Peter channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Monday night is Sean Hannity is named as conduct of Michael Cohen, Trump's lawyer. U.S. seeks Air Force and funding for Syria. EPA chief's $43,000 phone booth broke the law, congressional auditor said. IRS made after being in the business in New York stabbing the second student death in 5 weeks. Bullied for its faith, Muslim family fights back for education. Sacramento police released more than 50 new video and audio files related to Stefan Clark shooting. Turkey robust U.S. appeals over detained American pastor. Trump scraps new sanctions against Russia overruling advisors. Canada falling U.S. lead pulls diplomats out of Cuba. The latest Syrian TV air defense confront missiles and bombs. Nationwide hunt for the grandmother accused of killing her husband and her look-alike. John McCain is searching after Tesla vaccinates say he's in stable condition. California limits National Guard border mission risking clash with Trump. Netflix subscriber grows top expectations. Tesla halts Model 3 production again. U.S. British issues warnings over Chinese telecom equipment and makers ZTE. Anyway, the rain kept coming, but the horses kept racing as the honors track at Plainridge Park Casino in Plainville held its annual opening day. Taunton Patricia doesn't make the cut as after more than 30 years since Patricia was founded in Somerville in 1981. The company announced in the same Monday that it filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. But the barstool of Joe Chief lives on. SpaceX postpones launch of the NASA's Planet Hunter spacecraft. The other meteor shower is coming to the sky near this weekend. Launch of NASA Planet Hunter satellite scrubbed. Lung cancer patients live longer with immune therapy. 35 reported cases of E. coli linked to romaine lettuce. Drug overdose tied to 24-fold rise in organ transplants. Ketamine as fast-acting benefits for depression. Peter Channel News Star is approaching 11 o'clock on this late Monday night, and it is time now for Peter Channel Traffic and Transit Check. Beep beep! Let's study off on the MBTA Whistler train 532 9:35 p.m. for Whistler's up at 25:35 minutes but late beyond schedule between Ashland and South Station due to bridge issue, and ferries they are looking good. Okay, look at the dial within byways of New England on this late Monday night. In Rhode Island, 195 westbound side, Little Time, Route 44 in the east part of the stretch, 95, Route 4 southbound side, Little Time, Route 95 in East Greenwich, 130 both ends of the Jamestown stretch, it's a little slow. 79, northbound side, Little slow around Route 24 in Fall River, Route 3 to the southbound side, so after 44 in Plymouth, Sour Bridge to the westbound side, a little slow, Route 6 to westbound side, Little slow, Route 132 in Hyannis, Route 6 to the eastbound side, Little slow, Route 124 in Harwich, Route 3, a little slow around Route 38 in Duxbury, and then after 38 in Duxbury, and Route 3 to the northbound side, a little slow after 139 to Marshfield. 7 Expressway at the northbound side, the 3 to the northbound side, a little slow at the Mass Bank in Boston. 7 in Carrollton, tunnels not looking good. In Boston vicinity, it is looking good. Mass Bank westbound side, a little slow around Route 30 in the Natick. 393 to 95, looking good for 120 to the New Hampshire border, except the 93 at the northbound side, a little slow at 213 to Methuen. 120 at the northbound side, low side, Route 22 up in Beverly, and 120 southbound side, low side, Gloucester stretch. 495 at the northbound side, and low slow before 62 at Hudson, 190 northbound side. It is slow around the Sterling stretch, 180 southbound side, low slow, West Boylston. Mass Pike eastbound side, low slow around Route 146 out of Millbury. Western Massachusetts sideways on looking good, except for Mass Pike 91 a little slow. 84 eastbound side, low slow, Hartford stretch, 91 southbound side, low slow, Waterford, Connecticut, 91 at the northbound side, and it's a little slow after Route 7 in Norwalk. Everett Turnback at the northbound side, little slow at Brookfield, Connecticut. And up north, Spalding Turnback at the southbound side, little slow at Durham, New Hampshire, and 89 southbound side, little slow at Medfield, Vermont. Ottawa 50 north bad side. So the Central Quebec towards Montreal, Ottawa Interstate 80 north bad side. Little slow around the Canadian border, the upstate Vermont. Peter Childer side, it's 11:02 on this late Monday night, and it is time now for a weather report. And looking at the radar, sunlight open chills, a lot of rain showers off the outer Cape Downs from Provincetown down to Chatham, and rain showers off the north coast of Massachusetts, off the North Shore, and rain showers off the eastern Massachusetts coast, the stretch of Mount Germain from Portland down to St. John, New Brunswick, and down the western and central portion of the Nova Scotia with some sleet and snow. Down at east central portions of Nova Scotia and some snow in the upstate New Maine and up in the western portions of New Brunswick and the northeastern portion of Quebec, and some rain and sleet down in the southeastern Quebec. Rain showers from western directions from Albany all the way up to Plattsburgh and the Montreal and Ottawa areas of Ontario, while some snow from western Albany stretching out of western New York from Buffalo and down around Toronto and Ontario, and snow in the northern and western portion of Pennsylvania, and snow around the Pittsburgh metropolitan area and down to western Virginia, and a lot of snow from Central Ohio stretching out of Detroit, Michigan, and snow out of northeastern and northern portions of Michigan and up in the northeastern Michigan, and snowing off the Wisconsin and Illinois, off the Milwaukee, Chicago area. Okay, let's look at the current conditions. Looking at the temperature spread around the region. It's in the 40 to 49 degree range in southern New England, while it's in the 30s to upper 40s in northern New England with a 25 degree reading in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. 49 in Cargill, New Hampshire. 48 in Portland, Maine. Okay, looking at the forecast. 47 degrees, temperature humidity 96%, around 52 inches, fall soil, wind south at 2 miles an hour. And the dew point 46 degrees. Okay. Let's take a look at our forecast, and it goes like this. No hazard weather expected time. So for the forecast, goes like this. Tonight, Arizona fog. Otherwise, mostly skies about 3 degrees. Hot southwest wind. For Tuesday, a slight change of showers afternoon. Increased skies about 31 degrees. West wind of 5 to 11 miles. Sky size 22 miles an hour. Transpiration 20%. For Tuesday night, a slight change of showers before 11 p.m. Mostly skies about 35 degrees. West wind 5 to 8 miles an hour. Transpiration 20%. Wednesday, Punty Center will have about 53 degrees. West about 7 to 9 miles an hour. Wednesday, a chance of rain may after 2 a.m. Mostly skies about 37 degrees. West about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Common at midnight. Transpiration 40%. For Thursday, rain likely mainly after 8 a.m. Mostly skies about 49 degrees. Transpiration 6%. For Thursday night, chance of rain before 5 a.m. The chance of snow. Mostly skies about 37 degrees. Transpiration is 50% for Friday. Chance of snow before 8 a.m. The chance of rain shows between 8 and 9 a.m. Mostly skies about 49 degrees. And transpiration 30% for Friday night. Mostly skies about 34 degrees. For Saturday, most sunny podcast about 51, about 34 degrees. Sunday, most sunny podcast got about 55, about 35 degrees. And for Monday, most of the stats got about 57 degrees. Peter Childers time, 11:05 on this late Monday night. Looking at the Peter Childers Sports Nightly on this late Monday night. Starting off up in Air Canada Center, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, with the Boston Bruins took on the Toronto Maple Leafs, going into tonight's game with a 2-0 lead as the Maple Leafs were the much fired up team in game number 3 tonight, as the Maple Leafs get into the board first, and the James reads that goal with an assist for Buzzak Rally to make it 1-0 for the Maple Leafs. But then, second period, the Bruins started their stuff of their own as Anna McQuaid gets the goal, assist with Sheldon Crown to tie at 1-3-6 in the second period. Then after Patrick Marleau gets the goal to make it 2-1 Maple Leafs at 3:49. So David Charles ties with a goal to make it 2-2 in favor of the Bruins and Maple Leafs, and then Austin Matthews gets a goal to make it 3-2 Maple Leafs at 14:47. Then Patrick Marleau seals the W for the Leafs with a goal with 3:35 left in the third period as the Boston Bruins faltered to our Maple Leafs in game number 3 Eastern Conference first round. 4-2 to drop to as the Bruins lead is now 2 games won in this best of 7 series. As Tuukka Rask had 26 saves in the loss. Bruins and Maple Leafs go out on Thursday night for game number 4 of the Eastern Conference first round. Okay, looking at some NHL scores. New Jersey Devils over the Tampa Bay Lightning 5-2 take a 2 games 1 lead in this best of 7 series as Tampa Bay Lightning got a 2 games 1 lead in this best of 7 series. San Jose Sharks lead in the Anaheim Ducks 1-0 and 6:53 left in the first period as San Jose's got a 2-11 lead. And for 1 period in Denver, Colorado Avalanche lead the Nashville Predators game in number 3 of the Western Conference first round 3-0. Okay, in the NBA playoff action, Miami Heat defeat the Philadelphia 76ers 130-103 to tie the series in the Eastern Conference first round at 1 game apiece. And San Antonio Spurs leading the Golden State Warriors 18-17 as the Golden State Warriors got a 1 game on leading the best of service rates. That's 4-11 in the first quarter. Major League Baseball scores. Chicago White Sox, Oakland Athletics, no score. In the bottom of third, bottom of fourth, Houston Astros leading the Seattle Mariners 1-0 in the bottom of fourth, bottom of three, the LA Dodgers leading the San Diego Padres 6-2. New York Yankees thrashed the Miami Marlins 12-1. Colorado Rockies over the Pittsburgh Pirates 6-2. Tampa Bay Rays over the Texas Rangers 8-4. Washington Nationals the New York Mets 8-6. Philadelphia Phillies fall to the Atlanta Braves 2-1. Cincinnati Reds over the Milwaukee Brewers 10-4. Tomorrow, the North Lancers baseball team will search for their first win of the season as they are off to their worst start since 1990 as they will square off against the Atlanta Blackhawks tomorrow at 3, scheduled for today because of the rain. It was moved to tomorrow. While the North Lancers boys lacrosse team will have a game against the Norwood Mustangs tomorrow at noon at Adams Field. Okay, looking at sports news. Frederick Anderson produced to save the playoffs against the Bruins. The Boston Marathon runner-up is a 26-year-old full-time nurse by the name of Sarah Sellers. Ravens showing most interest in Des Bryant. Brad John Rundle has a knack for the performing in the playoffs. Excited learning from Jim Harbaugh helped Michigan wide receivers according to Jim McElwain. Retired Nike executive state claims to bring in pro baseball to Portland, Oregon. Broncos release running back C.J. Anderson. Rangers should have Jerskin provide exits versus Rays and concussion protocol. Seattle Seahawks top pick Blake McDowell left to be cut without playing a snap. Spurs confident they can come back versus Warriors even if Curry doesn't. Tom Brady skip here to entire voluntary off-season program. Kawhi Leonard's absence felt by both Senators, Spurs, and Golden State Warriors. And the Yankees think their one-up streak will fix the struggling starter. Schneider gives Devils difficult look for Game 3 against Lightning, and Royal pitcher grabs the wheel of team must have to check the eyes. Falls on the windshield injured driver. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Monday night, April 16, 2018. P-Words will be having a good night with a good bye to each and I'll see you tomorrow and more important. Hope you have a good night.